What's up, geeks, nerds, and all there in between? I'm just a common fan back with another video, and I wanted to talk about something that's kind of heavy on my heart. Now, don't get me wrong, okay? I am a gamer, and I love the classic games, okay? I would not be a huge PS4 fan right now if it wasn't for my first Nintendo or Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis. But I have to talk about something that really pisses me off. And I'm looking at you, Nintendo. Yes, I am a huge fan of Nintendo. I support them whenever I can. I love while they may not always be on the mark with gamers, although they are with the Nintendo Switch, they kind of missed the mark. They're a very unique company that stays true to their brand, and that's what's important to me as a gamer. But I have to say, Nintendo, sometimes you let me down. You do. And when you let me down was when you released the NES Classic. And then you let me down again when you released the SNES Classic. Now, for those that don't know, the NES Classic was a little small, kind of like could fit in the palm of your hand, Nintendo console that you can hook up to your HD TV, and you could play all your favorite games. You could play Mario Brothers. You could play Zelda. It had a plethora of games built right in on the box. And I know what you guys are thinking, okay? Geeks, we have had this for years, okay? It's called Raspberry Pi. You build your console, you put your software on there, boom, you got your games. But there was just something nostalgic about that little bitty Nintendo that you can hold in your hand and plug up to the TV that made me salivate. I actually remember going out to GameStop that morning, seeing there was a line. It was super cold outside. I'm thinking, oh, that's a short line of just a few people, but I'm sure they're going to have more. I'm just going to go to Target or something and get one because I won't have to wait in line. Big mistake. Why? Because Nintendo only sent like what, 4 or 5 copies to of the stores, and only 4 or 5 people per store can get one. This is also my issue with exclusive figures like the Chase Pop figures and stuff like that. It's like, if you're not there, if you don't know a guy who knows a guy who's found with breaking the rules and allowing you to buy it before the street date, you're not going to get one. And then I was thinking, man, I missed out. And I would look online, and of course the price was jacked up by like 30, 40, 50%. And so I figured, okay, you know what, this wasn't for me. Fine, I'll have to just move on, let this feeling of nostalgia ride off into the sunset. And then what happened? They announced the Super Nintendo Classic. And I'm like, man, Super Nintendo, Super Mario World, Yoshi's World, Yoshi's Island, Yoshi's World, whichever one it is, Star Fox, and it even came with an exclusive, never before released in America, Star Fox 2. And I was like, well, surely Nintendo learned their lesson. Surely Nintendo's going to have more consoles available. Surely Nintendo isn't going to screw us over again as fans who want to support their products. I was so wrong. Same thing happened. Best Buy, Target, Walmart, Amazon, GameStop. Everybody got 6 copies, 4 copies, 3 consoles, 2 consoles per store. And then Nintendo would never let you know when they were going to be released. They would just always promise, there's more coming soon. We're not going to let you down this time like we did with the NES Classic. Well, you did. Okay, Nintendo, you let me down. I bought this shirt. Let me show you this. Okay, I am such a Nintendo fan. I even have a Nintendo keychain. Okay, classic Nintendo keychain. I love this thing. Okay, I am a huge Nintendo fan. Okay, I ain't got a pair of Nintendo. You know what? Let me cut the video right here. You see this? You see this, Nintendo? You see how excited I was? I went out to Vans. I didn't even wear Vans before this. And I went out to Vans and I got these exclusive Nintendo Vans when they were going on. These on the bottom say game. The other shoe says over. I mean, I was super excited about it. Dude, I wore these with pride. I was like, you know what? Nintendo's a great company. They'll never let me down as a gamer. Ever, ever, ever. And then what happened, Nintendo? Just like my shoe that just fell on the floor. You let me down. You let me down. You promised me with the Super Nintendo Classic that I would be able to get one, and then you let me down. And I'm going to tell you another thing, Nintendo. Let's talk about Mario for a second. That mustache, I have a lot of problems with that, okay? And I just don't... Like I was saying, Nintendo, I don't... Yeah. What? Oh, excuse me. No way. Yeah. Bye. I I gotta go. Um. Sorry? That's right. I did talk a lot of crap about Nintendo in the past, but a random post popped up on my Facebook timeline for my local Think Geek store. That's right, the store Think Geek. If you don't know, there are some. It was bought up by GameStop, and so a lot of malls around the country now have Think Geek stores inside of them. And the post was put up for my local Think Geek store that they had more of these in stock. I immediately sent them a message, not thinking that they would ever get back to me. And sure enough, they got back to me and said, yeah, we will hold you one behind the counter if you want to come pick it up today. So, oh my gosh, I am so excited. Super NES Classic. Look at that. Look at that. The box is beautiful. Oh, so retro. And look at the list of games on the back. I will go over a few of them right here for you. The ones that I'm most excited about. Donkey Kong Country, Kirby's Dream Course, Kirby Superstar, Mega Man X, one of the best Mega Man games in the series. You got Mario Kart, you got Metroid, you got Punch Out, you got Super Mario World, you got Yoshi's Island, and you have never before released before in America, Star Fox 2. I'll tell you right now, Nintendo, I'm still looking for my NES Classic. I want it, but this might just hold me over until then. I didn't even get any other announcements out there in the geek world, the geek web, that these were going to be, hitting stores soon. So, I mean, hey, hit up your local Think Geek. Maybe ThinkGeek.com has some. Check your GameStop, check your Target, check your Walmarts. If you have wanted one of these as bad as I have, check out your stores. And who knows? I mean, Nintendo didn't make any announcements that I saw. They just silently released these into stores. So make sure you pick one up. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm a huge fan of retro gaming. What about you? If you are, subscribe down below. Like this video. I make new videos every week. And I don't know about you, but I'm super excited about this. But what do I know? I'm just a common fan. Yeah, no, no, no.